All right, folks, I am extremely happy to be offering this vehicle for sale. These are just really good cars. When you get a good one, they're real good, and this one is a real good one. What this is a 2003 Subaru Legacy Outback Wagon, all-wheel drive, and I have to say, I've put 253 miles on this thing, and it just runs fantastic. It's got 133,170 miles, which if anybody knows these Subarus, this thing is just a baby. There is tons of life left in it. And as you can see, starting it up, other than the lights saying that the tailgate's open, which it is, there are no check engine lights, no warning lights. This car is, for want of a better term, almost perfect. It's a great car. Love driving it, runs fantastic. Oh, let's see. All right, let's do the power windows like I normally do. Go to right rear, down and up, right front, no problems. We'll swing on around, left rear, no problem. And of course the all-important auto down driver's window, and of course it goes up. Let's check the mirrors. Left mirror, no problem. All positions, right mirror. I mean, pretty much about the only negative thing I honestly can say about this vehicle is that it's got an aftermarket radio, which if anybody's seen my videos before, you guys know I can't stand these things. This does work. I'm just not really sure how to operate it. Oh wait, there we go, I turned it on. Let's see, turn the volume up, source, tuner. I know I have something in here, yep. Well, the reception ain't that great, but as you can, oops. Gee whiz, come on. There we go, turn the volume way down for you. Air conditioner, ice cold, all right? I just heard the compressor kick on. It's pretty cool out today, so I don't really want to run it because it'll freeze me out of the car. Air conditioning works great. It's got cruise control. It's got delay wipers. Here, let me show you the wipers. There you go. Horn works. I mean, this is just a well put together, fantastic running car. And as you can see, it's very clean. And I don't mean just like not dirty. I mean, these seats are in fantastic shape. There's some really good stuff on the outside too. I mean, again, none of the cars I offer are perfect, but for the money I sell them for, the value is really good. All right, so there you go. Here's your driver's seat. Oh, it is a power seat. Forwards, backwards, up, down. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everything on this car works exactly the way it's supposed to. All right, now as I customarily do, we're gonna look at the tires, which again, this is an unbelievable thing. I think these tires are brand new. We'll do our handy dandy tread test here. So you guys can see that this has, yeah, it's almost 11/30 seconds of tread. So like I said, this is almost a brand new tire. Nice clean aluminum alloy wheel. Got a matcher in the rear, which I'm sure is similar in tread. Yeah, almost 11/30 seconds of tread on that one. Nice clean aluminum alloy wheel. Come around to this side. Another matching tire with what looks to be the same tread. Yeah, they're all the same. Almost 11. And of course, the right front. And it's a beautiful thing that this has matching tires. And I'll explain why I find that significant. Yep, exactly the same tread depth. So, why this is significant? To me, that shows that somebody really cared for this car. Meaning, rather than just put 1 or 2 tires on when it needed, they replaced the entire set of tires with a really good brand, by the way, Pirelli's. That's a high-end tire. So, like I said, somebody really took care of this vehicle. Now, the outside has its little bumps and bruises. You can see a scrape on the bumper cover there. There's a little ding there, but the paint is clean and shiny. It's two-tone silver and gold. And I'll tell you, this is just a fantastic car. Let's do the roof. You can see you got the nice roof rack with the crossbars. Alrighty. Let's open this side up. There's your front seat, passenger side. So you can see the interior is just really spectacular on this car. Oh, that's really cool too. Check this out. It's got heated cloth seats. Not something you see that often. All right, so I think that's really great. And they do work. I've driven this in where it's been cold enough. Where I checked out the heated seats because I do like a heated seat on my butt. And here we'll do the door jamb. Nice and clean. And of course, the door frame. And as you can see, no corrosion starting, nothing on this car. I mean, other than a few scrapes and dings, this car is really, really nice. Here's your back seat. And you can see how nice this is. Just a beautiful, beautiful little car. Here's your door jamb. This is your right rear door I'm doing right now, for those of you that aren't able to keep up. And here is the right rear door itself. And again, as you can see, very, very clean, no corrosion. And that's really important. I bring that up only because a lot of the older Japanese cars were susceptible to rust. This one, however, is different, as it doesn't have any. Here's your rear bumper. The rear bumper cover, it's got its scrapes and bumps and whatnot. This car came from New York, so I'm sure, you know, it's bumped into some things, but it's not a train wreck by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it's really, really nice for what it is. There you go. Now, check this out. It's even, besides having, you know, the floor mats and everything, it's got, this is like a package you could get with Subaru. It's got this heavy-duty winter mat, which basically means, you know, you can put your ski boots, your nasty muddy boots in here, and it doesn't mess your carpet up. That's why this carpeting looks so nice under here. Now, also has the cargo cover, which hooks in right here, and of course that hides all your stuff. If, you know, you go to the store or something, you don't want people to be able to view through all the glass, you know, what you're carrying, so you got that. Now that seat, of course, is a fold-down seat, so you actually have a pretty spacious cargo area on this vehicle if you need to fill it up with all your stuff. All right, we'll close this up. There you go, Subaru. It's all-wheel drive, of course. The back hatch is nice. It's got rear window defogger, rear wiper. Coming up the left side of the car, as you can see, very nice. You know, again, little scrapes on the bumper and whatnot, but the quarter panel looks good. Left rear door looks really good. Let's open it up and take a look. Well, it looks like, yeah, I got a couple little scrapes, little chip there, no big deal. Door jamb, and of course here is your interior. As you can see, nice and clean. Do your door frame for you, so you can see now we're 3 for 3 on the doors with no rust, no corrosion, nothing to worry about. Driver's door's got a couple dings right there and there, you know, but overall, again, this is just a really good looking car. And we'll do this door frame, or jamb, excuse me. Now we'll do this door frame. And that's it. We are 4 for 4. Actually 5 for 5 if you want to count the rear hatch. No corrosion, no rust, nothing to worry about. We'll do your roof on this side. You can just see it's a nice, clean car. All right, moving on to the left front fender. Nice condition. You can see it might have took a tiny little shot there. There's a little crease, and the bumper cover is slightly askew. All right, we'll back up. And you can take a look down here. Factory fog lights, as you can see. And we'll take a look underneath. Okay, now of course the most beautiful thing about this car is the engine and how it runs. This is a 2.5 liter Boxer engine, which was very typical on the Subarus. That's how they made them. But this one runs great, and I can tell just by looking at some visual clues that A, the head gaskets do not appear to be leaking at all, and it doesn't run like that. That is a problem with Subarus. You have to be careful. And it does appear like the timing belt was changed. I don't have any documentation to that, but one of the ways I can tell is the belts in the front appear very new. They're not dry, you know, there's no dry cracking or anything on them. That tells me that the belts were changed, which usually means the timing belt was changed. I can't say when it was done, but the way this car runs, it was definitely done. All right, let's rev her up for you so you can hear. And of course, you don't need to be a mechanic. And now let me show you back here. You can see there's no smoke rising. This car does not smoke a bit when you start it or when you drive it. And as you can hear by the engine, there's no high rev knocks. There's no valve train noise. This is a really well-maintained, put-together car. That's why I'm so psyched about selling this to you guys, because it is so nice. And there's the hood. Again, no corrosion, no rust, no issues. All right, let's just put the hood down. Everything goes where it's supposed to. And we'll Let's just step back. You can see the headlights are nice and clear. This is just a terrific car. But all of that doesn't even matter if it doesn't run good, and that's the thing we're gonna do next. We're gonna take it for a ride. Even though I've driven this car a lot and I can tell you how great it is, I want you to be able to see for yourself what a fantastic little car this is. And get this, if you live in New York State, it has the safety emissions sticker good until, looks like September of this year. So there you have it, folks. Let's go for a ride. All right, folks, as I customarily do, we're gonna start the car up again. The reason being is you saw it start, it was ice cold before. Now it's been warming up for a little while. We're going to start it again. And you always want to do this on these older, higher mileage vehicles because different issues can manifest themselves whether the car's warm or whether it's cold. So as you can see, perfect. Still no lights. Like I said, I am really pleased with this car because it is such a nice car. I really am excited that somebody's going to get themselves such a good car. And there's a lot of Subaru fans out there, so this is a good car for you. Oh, one thing I didn't point out that I did have to do to this car, it had a really bad brake pulsation, so I put new rotors on the front. Now the brakes are perfect in this car. That was the only thing I really had to do to this vehicle to make it as nice as it is. It's got heated mirrors. I mean, there's just lots of stuff in this car. You can see it's nice and quiet, shifts through the gears ultra smooth. I mean, yeah, we're doing over 50 miles an hour now and you can barely feel it. Now, of course, brand new tires, let go of the wheel. It tracks perfectly straight down the road, as you can see. This is just, it's all there. I mean, it's about the only thing I can think of that you might have to do on this car once you get it, maybe change the oil. That's it. Other than that, it's got ready to go. Brakes, tires, everything else is just 100% on this car. And I know the brakes only have about 30 miles on them because I did it. Well, I didn't do it, but I had someone do it. They work really well. All right, we'll do a little turnaround, nice little turning radius in this baby. All right, we'll take off and head back, and I'll really step on the gas so you guys can see. And here we are, 55. This is not a race car, you're not going to win a drag race with this thing, but it does get up and go. I've driven it on Route 80, 75, 80 miles an hour. Runs fantastic, goes down the highway fantastic. Like I said, this is just probably one of the nicest cars I have right now. All right, what I'm gonna do is a brake test, and all that's gonna be is I'm gonna pull in a vacant lot across the street from my place, let go of the steering wheel, slam on the brakes on a patch of loose gravel, and just look at the steering wheel. All you can really tell on the video is whether the brakes are equalized properly, but I'll be able to describe them for you, how they feel. And as I said, I'm very confident that they're very good because I just paid to have them fixed. All right, so I'll pull in here, I'll find my little patch of gravel. Here we go, hands off the wheel end. All right, great news. I wasn't sure of this, that's why I didn't say anything, but I did confirm it. If you'll notice, the wheel stayed pretty still, but it did do a little of this. It's supposed to, because what I could hear that you might not have been able to hear is the ABS pump activating. So yes, this car does have anti-lock brakes. So let me tell you something. You need a safe little family or commuter car that's going to be reliable. This is it. You got all-wheel drive. You've got anti-lock brakes. You've got dual airbags. I mean, this is just a fantastic car. I don't see why someone couldn't have this car as long as you took care of it, maintained it. I don't see why you can't get another 100,000 miles at least out of this baby. I know they'll go that far. I've had them with that kind of mileage, and this one has been taken care of so well that I'm sure you can put a lot of mileage on it. But again, maintenance will be the key as to whether this will last or not for you. All right, let's do a little recap. This is a 2003 Subaru Legacy Outback Wagon. All-wheel drive. I don't know of anything that does not work on this car. I mean, from the air conditioning to the windows to the cruise control to the delay wipers, pretty much everything on this car has been tested and tried. Like I said, it's got this stupid Kenwood aftermarket radio, although some people like that. I don't like it. It's got 133,171 miles on it. All right, I'm going to pop the camera off here, and then we're going to go and take a little, sorry about this terrible camera work, folks. And we'll take one last walk around the car so you can get a nice overall view of it. And see that it is, it's got its little dings and dents, but absolutely no rust, no corrosion, and it's definitely not a basket case of a car. And like I said, for the money I'm going to be selling it for, the value is all there. There we go. Alright, so if someone needs a very reliable, economical, great running, all-wheel drive family wagon, then this will be the one for you. Thanks.